Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and how's it going? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see who is trying to manifest you. In front of me, I have 4 different options. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so who is trying to manifest you? Okay, group number 1. So right away, what I'm seeing for you guys is this definitely has a feeling like it is an X type of energy. So for some of you, you were in a relationship with this person, and then for others of you, you were not in a relationship with this person. But I feel like you were involved with each other, okay? So it was more like a fling type of energy or a situationship where you felt like you were in a relationship, but it wasn't official. Okay. So take what resonates. For some of you, you were definitely in a relationship and it's that type of X. And for others of you, it was you wish you were, but it never made it to that level X. Okay. That's the person who's coming back around. Okay. And the sign that came out for you guys is Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, that could just be strong in their chart. And yeah, so this person is coming across with the messenger of fire reversed, like they are a reformed F-boy or girl, okay? So like, whereas once they were like a player who was playing the field, not committing with anybody, the way I read it reversed is that they've come out of that, okay? And they're like, okay, I'm ready to commit. And they like expect everybody else to like be like, oh, okay, like go with it, go with the new them, and they feel shut out of your life. So I feel like, once you guys had enough of this person and their games and not getting what you want or deserve, you cut them out. Okay, that's like the feeling. But what's interesting is this person with the page of air here, they never quit like keeping tabs on you, okay? They've always been like watching you on social media, seeing what you're up to, any sign of you missing them, just like always wondering, curious about like what's going on in your life, how are you, okay? So for some of you, you might even like get spur of the moment text from this person or messages asking that, and then for others of you, that's just like they're just, always connected with you on social media. Even if you guys have this person blocked, okay, this is the type of person that would have a fake account just to like keep in contact or, like seeing what you're doing, even if you're not talking. Okay, but yeah, I do see though, there was definitely this harsh cutoff with the 10 of air here. But it's like, regardless of everything that went down between you guys, like they view you like the queen of water. So even if you're a guy watching this, okay, make it work for you, but attractive and like nurturing, okay, if you're a guy, protective and like just like really heart-centered and just like all in all, like they saw you like a gem, okay? Doesn't matter how they treated you, that's like it wasn't personal. That's what, where they were at in life is what I'm seeing commitment wise. But all in all, like they knew you guys were like a dime, okay? Like nobody like really compares to you guys is what I'm seeing. In fact, like you were their ideal, but I feel like you guys met at a time where like they weren't ready for that, okay? Now they feel ready is what's coming through. And when I saw the Queen of Water, I like heard them say like, you're my world, okay? Yeah. So that's interesting. And then, okay, so along with that, this person is also coming across like they are muscular, okay? So, yeah, I'm definitely getting like they're a guy, like they're in shape. And yeah, even if this is a girl you're wondering about, like they're in shape, And I feel like, along with them keeping tabs on you guys, like they see you shining and doing your thing and just like, you guys are coming across like you've had a total glow up, okay? So it's like, and the song that hit me when I saw this was Khalid's Love the way you shine in the night like the diamond you are. Okay, so like I was saying, like, yeah, group one, you guys are definitely coming across, like I said, like a gem, okay, that shines no matter what. Like, they knew you guys felt the way you did, and they knew that, like, they couldn't deliver back then, is what I'm seeing. Okay, in fact, we have, yeah, like, they were the gamble back in the day, is what I'm seeing. Because they were afraid to get hurt. They weren't ready. Even though deep down, I feel like they did know. Like, you were the key to opening their heart. And that, like, now they feel like you guys are destiny and you're meant to be, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. So yeah, that's the energy that's coming through. This person wants to manifest you guys. They don't care what it takes. Okay, so we even got, like, for some of you, this person lives at a distance from you. Okay, so maybe one of you ended up moving. I'm just getting some kind of distance theme. If not, it just represents that's what they feel like. You guys are like worlds apart now. Okay. Yeah. And I am also seeing that, yeah, like the social media came up twice as far as this person goes. So like I said, doesn't matter if you block them or not. This person's finding a way, okay? Okay, so we also have a few different signs that came through. So it's possible, you know, they could be one of these signs if they're not an Aquarius. But you also could have many people is what's also coming through, because you had a bunch of different signs pop up. Actually, well, not like, yeah. Okay, so we have actually Aquarius again. So having the Aquarius, maybe some of you watching this are Aquarius, but Taurus and Virgo also came through. Okay. Let me fit this on here. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you know, they're just like, I'm ready, you know, I'm ready to commit. I'm ready to be with you is what's coming through, okay? That is like my commitment card. Like, this person wants to lock it down. You know, they now can't stand the thought of you possibly ever being with somebody else. Also, I feel like this person, like, I feel like they make more money now than they used to. Like, when you guys were, you know, first involved with each other, and they want to now take you on exotic, or, you know, like, they want to travel with you is what I'm seeing. Okay, they want to go on adventures with you. They want to live it up is what I'm seeing. Make up for lost time and really live it up. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so what's also come through is this person wants to spoil you guys. You're going to be like, is this even the same person? Okay, they're feeling this fiery, passionate flame within that they didn't know existed. And yeah, okay, with the princess vibe card that I have, they want to spoil you guys. Treat you like the princess or prince that you are. Okay, rejection is divine protection also came through, but what I'm getting more so is that this was in the past, okay? But it is a general reading, so if you know who this person is and you're like, no, you know, I know this person is still like that, then okay, that's going to be for a smaller group of you. But for the majority of you, I do feel like the current energy is this person is coming out of that stage and that they do want something real and substantial with you guys, like a real commitment, okay? But again, general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. Take what resonates with that. Okay, so, and then I pulled out message cards for you guys just to like, and it literally reaffirmed the beginning cards, okay? They say, I feel shut out from your life currently. Okay, yeah, that's the 5 of Pentacles there. And part of them kind of fears that you might have moved on by now. But another part of them I feel like is willing to still communicate with you and like take that chance and see like where you're at. They say that they're doing them right now, okay? Although that's a very like, oh, you know what? I'm putting myself first. I don't care about, you know, being with anybody. They do though. Okay, that's why they're coming through so strong. So, but I feel like what that's really saying is like, yes, they'll act like they're fine without anybody, but at the same time, like their energy is speaking volumes now that they've made up their mind about you is what I'm seeing. And yeah, the last message is, I've been thinking about you a lot lately. So like if you find that you guys can't get this person off your mind, that's why. Okay, this person's like, they can't stop thinking about you lately, okay? And I feel like, yeah, they're gonna come forward, group one. So that's interesting. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. Let me know in the comments, like, what do you make of this? And what are you gonna do? Okay. And if it resonated, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number two. Okay, so who is trying to manifest you guys? Okay, group number two. So right away, what I'm seeing with you guys is this was definitely somebody that you guys were involved with, okay? Whether an ex or just somebody, you know, you were somewhat involved with. Doesn't matter, but you know this person, okay? Virgo did come through as a possible sign for what this person could be, but they don't have to be, okay? Okay, so what I'm seeing for this person is that they're like, with the Four of Fire here, they're like sure that you're the one they want, okay? They want to commit to you. I'm seeing that, like, their mind's made up is the feeling that I'm getting, which I actually love when I see that. Like, very clear-cut energy. But at the same time, they're definitely hesitating on coming forward. Okay, like, I feel like you guys have gotten into it in the past, and I don't feel like this person deals with conflict very well. Like, they don't communicate, okay, and they can't stand conflict. So I just see this type of person kind of like shutting down, distancing themselves, or like just jumping ship from the relationship. And I feel like that's like what happened to you guys. Okay, so I'm also seeing that, like, you guys, with the Four of Fire here and the Ten of Earth, it was like you guys had a happy home together, okay? Some of you actually did live with this person, or you were engaged or married to this person as well, okay? I'm just getting, but you don't have to have been any of that, okay? You could have just been seeing this person. Either way, a happy home is what you guys had. And then it was like, it just, you know, something disrupted this happy home is what I'm seeing with the Three of Water here, okay? I'm getting third party energy. Now, because it's a general reading, that doesn't necessarily mean that this was due to another person interfering, like, romantic wise, okay? For some of you, it could be. And I feel like if it was that, you guys already know that, okay? But for others of you, I'm just getting like the outside influence type of feeling, okay? So, and what's interesting was, okay, I ended up getting this card, which often means like, you know, it could have been a mom, it could have been a relative, so it could have been a family member, a coworker, friend, somebody close to your person. It could have even been someone, you know, close to you guys. Either way, or both of you. I just feel like somebody didn't want this relationship to happen. Somebody on the outside is what's coming through, and I feel like it disrupted this happy home. Okay. Although, for some of you, it might not have been as happy. Okay, because I am getting with this card that there possibly were some fights. But here's what's interesting. This person, despite what, you know, whether you guys got in fights or whether there was an outside influence, it's like, I see they don't care. With this card, and this card here, I'm just getting like a real strong, like, you're it, you're the one, and that you're the one I want to be with. With the Sun as like the outcome here. Okay. So here's also what's coming through though. Okay, so when I see this card, this is interesting how that also came out, because it's very much like the Five of Air. Like, this person, I feel like, yes, you too, you did get into it, I feel like, okay? And like I said, I don't feel like this person, they shut down when things get heated, okay? And I don't feel like you get anywhere with them, okay, with this card. Like, no matter how much you tried to communicate, you couldn't with this person once they were in this shut down mode, okay? At the same time, though, I see this person, they find you guys to be so attractive, okay? I feel like they had a lot of passion for you. So when times were good, I feel like it really was a happy home, you know? But then when they weren't good, it was like a 180 between you guys, is what I'm seeing there. Yeah, but, okay. I also feel like you guys, you deem this person as being the one, okay? And I feel like you guys were willing to do whatever it took to make this work, but this person was less mature than you when it came to relationships, so they weren't willing to deliver the same amount of effort is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so with this card, for some of you, you had a kid with this person, okay? And for others of you that doesn't resonate with, then this means that your person, you know, again, with the immaturity, they're less mature than you. I see them not handling, like I said, like conflict, and really not, you know, kind of quitting, more or less. Okay, and then with this card, you know, as well as this card, it's, yeah, the outside influence is, again, is what's coming through for that. Like 1 minute, you know how like foxes, that like fox in the hen house feeling, like 1 minute you think you're both on the same page, the next minute it's like there's some outside influence that's interfering with your connection, okay? And, okay. So yeah, you know, I feel like you guys have had to adapt and overcome from the loss of this connection, and I feel like it hurt you guys very deeply because you did feel like this was the one, and you know, you tapped into this 9 of Earth energy, very independent, I'm doing me, you know, and really I see like focusing on your finances and building a life for yourself, and they kind of, I feel like they feel like you're the one who got away, okay? They miss the joy that you brought into their life, that upbeat, positive, like anything's possible type feeling where everything felt fun. And even if they've tried to move on, I don't feel like they've gotten that from others. Okay, so for some of you, your person or you or both of you have tried to move on. That's also what's coming to me in regards to this 3. But like you're both feeling like, like nobody compares to your person, and that's how they feel about you. So it's kind of like why you two haven't quite moved on and why they're trying to manifest you. Okay, so another possible sign that also came through was Pisces, okay? But again, they don't have to be a Pisces or a Virgo. That's just 2 possible signs that came through. Okay. This is interesting. I feel like one of you speaks for a living. That's possible. Either way, one of you is definitely the better communicator, so maybe for some of you this is actually flipped. It just hit me, and you're the one who doesn't like the conflict, and you might not communicate the best. And maybe they were the ones who were better at it, but I feel like for the majority of you, you're better at communicating than they are when it comes to conflict. Yeah, and they currently feel like you guys are being hard to get. So it's like why, you know, they're trying to manifest you. They're trying to build themselves up. But I do feel like, you know, they've gotten an inspired idea, and that's why it's coming through in this video to hit you up. Yeah, they got the inspired idea to reunite with you guys. And, you know, looking at their current energy through messages, they say, I have a lot going on and I'm trying to balance it right now. Okay. They say they're waiting to hear from you in this. And I feel like a part of them is, but then there's another part of them that's like, yeah, whether I hear from you or not, I'm going to hit you up. Okay. That's what's coming through. And they say that they still keep an eye on you. Okay. So regardless if, you know, you guys are still friends on social media or not, I feel like this person's definitely like keeping an eye on you. And okay, so if some of you don't have social media, what that means is, going back to the friends card and the owls card, I feel like, you know, they might know people that know you and they might ask about you, okay? So you're not like off their radar as much as you might think you are, okay? Like regardless of, you know, if they check out your social media, any of your stories, write you at all, doesn't matter. This person is coming through strong, okay? So yeah, they still keep tabs on you. And I do see that this is the person who's trying to manifest you. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what you make of this and what you would do if you heard from this person. And if it resonated, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 3. Okay, so who is trying to manifest you? Group 3, what is going on with this connection? Like, I find it interesting, okay? So, a possible sign that came through for who this person could be is a Pisces, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Could be strung in their chart. Okay, so I feel like one of you has possibly moved on or tried to move on, okay? And it's coming across that it's you. Something is giving your person the impression that you are involved with somebody else, and I'm seeing them as being jealous right now. Okay. Maybe it was you guys that cut off from this connection. So a connection that you guys possibly were the ones who cut off from. This person's trying to manifest you. Even if you're seeing somebody or not, okay? Something's giving them that impression though, even if you're not. So I'm not sure if you're like posting yourself with somebody else or, you know, like, I don't know, but something's got them feeling jealous and it's involving somebody else. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this person felt like they had it all when they were with you, okay? Like total 10 of cups. And then something happened and that got flipped upside down, okay? And they feel like you guys are being really obstinate and like stubborn, okay? Like totally like cut off from them and giving them the cold shoulder is what's coming through to me. They feel like you're being stubborn, like you won't hear their side of anything, and they just feel completely shut out is what I'm seeing. But regardless of all that, this person still can't get over you, okay? They're drawn to you guys like a magnet. They find you to be highly irresistible. They're super attracted. And yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the type of person that would like take a fling or, you know, even be friends with you. Anything. Basically, okay, this person is like so into you guys that like they would take anything you gave them, pretty much. Yeah, like they'd rather have you in their life than not, is what's coming through. They feel like you guys ice them out though. Okay, and if you guys don't feel like this is your dynamic, because this is a very specific dynamic coming through, feel free to choose one of the other piles. And if it does resonate, well, you know, keep watching. Okay, so I'm getting the impression that your person has a lot going on. Okay, they're a very busy person. They have a lot of different responsibilities. And I feel like they're also waiting to hear from you currently, which makes sense if you guys were the ones to cut off from this, because they don't know if you want this or not, you know? There must be a part of them, though, that thinks somewhere you guys really do want this, though. Okay. The other thing that's coming through, okay, I feel like you and your person are mirroring each other. Like when I saw keep to yourself, I was like, well, which energy is that? Because it literally felt like it was torn between the two of you. Like you both have this way about you where like as soon as things don't start to go right, like you just like are like, okay, I need me time. Okay, I'm getting that. Like the hermit mode, like you're just like, okay, I have to go off and do my own thing and be alone. So that, I feel like that's you guys, but it's also can be them. This also came through as being both of you, okay? So I feel like, you know, you guys are either making some good money and your person is too, or like you're on your way to it, okay? Just that plus the work card came out. So, okay. This originally is though about who the person who's trying to manifest you. So we'll go on, you know, err on the side of this is them. So your person, I feel like, you know, I feel like they spend long hours at their job might require it and it might take a lot out of them, okay? With the really busy card, the money card, like I feel like they're balling, but at the same time it's like at what expense? Like they're away a lot too, and maybe that was part of the issue, and maybe that's what first got you to cut off and then you tried moving on, okay? That could also be what's coming through here. But either way, you know, I'm just seeing like a lot of, it's kind of like a feelings of like, you guys are both kind of like, yeah, you know, I'll rise to the challenge, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to feel it. Like I feel like kind of exhausted tapping into this energy and like feeling like of being through the ringer type feeling, you know, and just kind of wanting a break is also what's coming through. Okay, so your person though, they're coming across like they know what they want. Okay, and that's you guys. But at the same time, they feel like, you know, the time that you two were involved with each other wasn't the right timing, is also coming through. But they feel like, you know, if you two could get back together and resolve whatever it was that got in between you two, that all would be right in their world, is what's coming through. Okay, and then the messages that also tell of this dynamic is, they say, let's be friends. And that goes back to they would rather be friends with you than have you completely out of their life, okay? Okay. They also say they're concerned about maintaining a certain image right now, okay? And that could be in regards to whatever they do for work. That's interesting. They say they're so tempted by you. Okay, that's kind of that passionate, attractive energy, and like the side of them that would rather have a fling with you than nothing. Okay, that's coming through. And then they also say that no one compares to you. Okay, so going back to the Three of Earth card, now I'm starting to feel something different after reading that. Okay, so for some of you, your person might have ended up in a relationship with somebody else and that wasn't you. Okay, that's interesting, and you guys might be the one that's jealous. That initially wasn't what came through. Or maybe you were entertaining somebody first, and then now they are. Okay, something. You guys, both of you though, you're both playing this like kind of almost a game where like you didn't think they were the one, or they didn't, and entertained somebody else, okay? One of you entertained somebody else and then regretted it, is what I'm getting. Like the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and I didn't realize what I had till it's too late. Because I'm getting this feeling of like taking a gamble and feeling like you lost. You lost what you really wanted, but it's like almost like kind of a karmic thing. Like you guys wouldn't have realized it though, without having gone through this. And now that you both have gone through this mirroring karmic cycle of being with other people, it's like this full circle realization came through that, no, you are the one for me, okay? So yeah, that ties all this in together perfectly. The timing wasn't right when you guys first met, even though you guys were the one, and you had to go through the other people to come to the full realization that they aren't it, and that you guys both want nothing more than to make things right in your world again. Yeah, that is so interesting that it came through that way. Okay, group number 3, this is who I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and also let me know like what you make of this, as well as what you would do. And if it resonated, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 4. Okay, so who is trying to manifest you? Okay, group number 4. So right away, what I'm seeing for you guys is you guys actually have the newest energy of who this person could be compared to the other groups. I mean, for some of you, this could be an ex or somebody you were involved with, but for a lot of you, I actually feel like this is very new. Like you might have just met this person or you're about to meet this person, okay? Because we start off with the Ace of Earth here, so I feel like, you know, there's just this feeling of like somebody wanting this start with you, like a genuine start, okay? But I feel like they're keeping it on the low with the High Priestess here, okay? So yeah, they're definitely being low-key about this, and, you know, just kind of like keeping in touch, seeing what you're doing. I'm actually getting for some of you that you are currently messaging this person, so if you just started messaging somebody new, okay, because we've got the letter here, so that tells me you guys are in communication with this person, or if you're not, you will be, because Sometimes with the High Priestess, it means something to be revealed, but it doesn't mean that you guys aren't communicating. I just feel like they're not revealing yet, like, what they want. Like, they're trying to manifest it. They probably want you guys, actually, to come out with it first and, like, admit that you want to take this to the next level, is what I'm getting. So that's kind of cute to see, like, a bit of this back and forthness going on between you two, both of you keeping it low key. Okay. All right, so this person is definitely like blazing down their own path, okay? And I feel like, you know, they're just like, they're a very focused and driven person is what I'm seeing with that. And I feel like you guys are as well. And the sign that came out for what they could possibly be is a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. In fact, I got a few other signs. But this could also mean that you guys have several people who want a shot with you, okay? So, well, it wasn't that many more, but a Capricorn came out as well as a Leo. So, you know, we've got some earth and fire energy going on here. Definitely fire, though, coming through strong. But, yeah, well, we do have some earth here. But, yeah, earth and fire coming through strong, okay? With these cards as well as those. So, this person definitely has a very fiery, passionate personality is what I'm seeing. But they're also very grounded and practical. Okay, so they're not so like impulsive. They're definitely like wanting something genuine because this is a genuine person, and I see that they also take practical steps to getting things done. So that's awesome to see. Okay, so with the Tower here, I'm actually getting a good thing from this. It's kind of like when you both entered each other's life, it was kind of like one of those like shakeups, like that feeling of like, whoa, like, you know, that was such a, like, you guys just feel like each other stands out so much that it's kind of like, yeah, it like shakes you up in a good way, you know what I mean? And then I feel like what's interesting is both of you like doing your day-to-day activity with the Seven of Earth. It's like no matter what you're doing work-wise or just, you know, whatever task is at hand, it's like you both constantly look to, you think back on each other. With him looking at the fairy here, it's like you guys are always on each other's minds is what I'm seeing. But at the same time, I am seeing though with the Four of Earth here, there is a bit of guardedness with your person. Okay, so they're not fully opening up, which makes sense with the High Priestess being more of a low-key card. Okay, and then with the Seven of Earth, it's kind of like, you know, being at a crossroads of, do I even want to go there? Maybe I'll just ride this out and see what happens. A little bit of that, if it's meant to be, it'll be energy. So it's interesting to see. Okay, so for some of you, you met this person at work is what's coming through with this card. But that's not going to be for all of you, okay? Also, I feel like this person has great work ethic, and they are also the type that would put in the work to make it work with you, okay? So that's so refreshing to see. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be a smaller portion of you, but still for some of you, I feel like this person, you guys, it's actually your, for those of you that is like an ex or someone you were involved with, it's like they're your baby mommy or baby daddy, okay? It's going to be for some of you, but not all of you, okay? Okay, so this is interesting. I actually feel like this person used to be kind of wild and like a partier back in the day, and now I feel like they're more tame. Is what's coming through now. Yeah, so maybe they were like more fiery initially, and now they're like a bit more earth energy, a bit more mature and grounded is what's coming through. And they still have that fun, fiery nature, even if they're more like not as wild now. Like, I feel like they'd still go out and have a good time, but like it's more in a kind of a different way now. Okay, so for some of you, this person could live at a distance from you, or they have moved, okay? Just getting some kind of distance theme coming through. But what's funny is I feel like you two, okay, it's like you both want this commitment with each other. And if you haven't met this person yet, then you will, okay? That's what's coming through. Okay, very mutual like energy coming through here. But yeah, so whether you've met them or not, this person, they see you guys as being wifey or hubby material, and they want to lock it down, okay? They want to put a ring on it or have you put a ring on it is what I'm seeing. Yeah, group 4. So on one hand, I feel like this person's kind of blunt and like they kind of like just call it like they see it. But then on the other hand, when it comes to like their feelings and stuff, like I feel like they kind of wait. They like stay low key and they want to see if you'll say anything first. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. The song that hit me in regards to this too was Drake's I've Got My Eye on You. You're everything that I see. I want your heart, love, and emotion endlessly. Okay. So yeah, that goes back to the tower and then this like stare, like as soon as this person laid eyes on you. Okay. That is if you two have met, or even I feel like they were struck, they were shook, you know? Their world hasn't been the same since. So yeah. Okay, this person, so taking a look at the messages for more of a overall energy dynamic of what is going on between you two. So going back to the garden nest, this person does say that they have trust issues, okay, that they are working on. And I feel like that's also why, even if you both are feeling this, why they're not just like, yeah, like let's make this happen. But, you know, we do also have the 10 of Hearts here, which is like the 10 of Cups. So it definitely has that wifey hubby, you know, feeling written on it too. Just, it's about getting past, you know, anything that's keeping this from happening. Okay, so, okay. Oh, this is interesting. So for some of you, even if this, you know, okay, so on one hand they say we should let this go. And I feel like that comes from, okay, so for some of you, you might have had a falling out with this person, but you two still felt connected, or you still kept in touch, I'm seeing with the letter here, and are in communication. So a part of them, again, with the debating was like, ooh, you know, are we too different? Like, I feel like you two come from two different worlds, and it's like, does this even make sense type of thing? And this person's trying to tap into their intuition with the High Priestess here and really like, you know, like see what comes to them in regards to this, because this person likes to go all in when they're in something, I see with the 7 of Fire. So it's kind of like they want to know. Like initially they thought, yeah, you know, I want something with you. But then for some of you, this is going to ring true. Like something happened that shook this connection up. Not just in a good way, but now I'm seeing like in a little bit of a different way. And it's kind of like they're debating and tapping into, okay, do I want to let go of this or go all in with it? Okay. Wow. Yeah. And then their last message that came through says, I miss you. Okay. So regardless of, you know, whatever the falling out was about, this person still cares about you guys. Okay. And, you know, they do want the best for you. And I just, yeah, I see though that this person, okay, now that I had more cards come out, I do see more of the full story going on here. So, you know, and if you guys didn't have a falling out, it's like all of a sudden something shifted in communication is what I'm seeing, okay? So something stopped it, even if you guys still felt connected. And even if you guys talk once in a blue moon, because I still see communication here, which is interesting. But yeah, okay, so despite that, it's like you're still the person though that this person is trying to manifest. Okay, group number 4, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and also let me know what you make of this and what you would do if you heard from this person. And also if it resonates, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.